Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joined. We are just tipping off the season. When you look around the league, Doris, what are you tracking?
Probably two things, B.A.
Here for Philadelphia. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. And so in the game for the Hornets, Williams is out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's MP, then it's Kobe White, and it's Diabate in at the center position. Back to Grimes. Chalk up two there. Grimes has got 5 now.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt. Not sure why they sagged off him in that distance. He is very good in the mid-range.
Outside Grimes to the inside. Drummond. There's the block. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Hornets. His fingerprints. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. They've got Williams, Kobe White out there with MP. Then it's Miller, and it's Diabate in at the center spot. And a bit of an unusual path for MP to make his way into the NBA. He refined his game playing overseas in Europe before landing on a roster here in the States.
And heading overseas to work on your game is something I don't think enough young prospects take advantage of. There are some great success stories in the NBA of players who did that, and hopefully MP can add his name to that list.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Thank you. Well, we've seen glimpses of greatness from this year's rookie class, and tonight we have a couple of interesting rookies going head-to-head. I asked MP about the matchup. He said his goal is to become the best of his entire group. He's taking that on as a very personal challenge. Guys, you have to like that determination.
All right, thanks for the report. He's as competitive as they come. The kick out to Edwards from deep. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And with new ownership and a new front office, some hope that the Hornets can get going, Doris.
Well, they need to, B.A., because it has been a long, slow history of a lack of success, and that can really wear out a fan base. Here's what we know. In the modern NBA, you have to begin with great ownership, and then your front office has to make really smart decisions. Draft well, make key trades, acquisition of key veterans, and then your coaching staff has got to buy in. So much goes into this.
MP with the block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
MP drills the 3.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. George. Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guys. Will grant a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future still bright for Miller, and he'll have every opportunity opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
And here's Maxey outside. Knipple with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Bridges. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Outside Oubre. Back to Maxey from deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Maxey's got 16 points.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Oubre. 76ers trail by 11. Pass to Edgecombe. Back to George. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. George has gotten his second bucket.
Now, Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Done. Fades away and sinks a tough shot.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's Maxey. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He's got 18.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up.
They've got to play with more force defensively, if you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch them up if you have to. Right now, they're putting up no resistance.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. Master Funkman asks if you could harness the power from one of your former team's nicknames, which would it be?
Well, that's easy for me. The Kings. They have a lot of power. But I'm going to probably go with the Rockets because I could fly at a very high speed.
That's easy. I'll take the Magic because my powers would be limitless.
Good choices. I'm not sure what kind of powers you'd be getting if you went with the Lakers.
Maybe take out my yacht.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Tyrese. Philadelphia making it. Change here. Barlow's checked in. And a change for the Hornets. Dunn's checked in. Here's MP. 12 points for him. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Bridges passes to MP. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. 76ers trail by 13. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They are plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with George. And it's Barlow in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Outside Maxey. 3-pointer. The Hornets pull it in.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh my goodness, the flair and the explosion on that finish by Brandon Miller. Look out below.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? George outside. Over Bridges. That one a little long. Charlotte leading by 17. Dunn right side. Here's the three. Buries it from 3. MP's got 18.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting. And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
From outside the arc. Unable to get that one. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got 6 rebounds in the game. With the step back. And here's MP from outside. Fires in the triple. Dunn's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. This will be his 4th shot at the line here in this one. And so he hits the technical free throw.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Maxey's got 9 points here in the 2nd half.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Hornets out in front, up 19. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Hornets, we've got Coby White. MP is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miles Bridges, and it's Diabate in at the 5 spot. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, Norris.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
White on the wing, from the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Lowry against MP. Takes a step back. Outside Grimes. Diabate grabs the board.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Here's Ball. Soft touch off the glass. Ball's got 22.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight, almost impossible.
Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Back to Dunn. Bridges, a screen on Lowry. MP, the pass to Bridges. It's good. 9 points for Miles Bridges.
Well, you love to see that screen and roll executed to perfection. Nice job by Bridges to cut into open space.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Lowry to stop the run. Doesn't go that time.
they've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Back to MP. Screen by Bridges. The three from Ball. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
When you're losing, you can't afford to give the ball away.
Charlotte making some changes. Williams is checked in for Diabate. Salon comes in for Bridges. And James is subbed in for Ball. MP finds White. Back to MP. And here's James. Shot clock at 5. Pass to White. This one for 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to James. MP outside. It's James on the wing. Off target with the 3. Philadelphia has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Pass to Salah. Dunn outside. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. White for 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
Tonight was a matchup of 2 top rookies, and you managed to come out on top. How do you feel?
Same as I did pregame. I knew I belonged. I knew that before the draft. I haven't had the easiest road, but that'll only make me stronger. I'm ready to show what I can do against anybody in this league.
Looking forward to more, MP. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Brian, over to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.